It's Thursday. That means it's video time, and that means you're gonna be entertained for a while. I don't know. Alright. Yeah, voice crack. Alright. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm doing good. Good. So, many of you may know that when I, get a legit job and, I'm a grown up per se, I want to be an actor. That's what I want to do with my life. I want to be a film star, So if there are any agents out there, hit me up. But I was thinking lately, I want to be an actor, but at the same time, I am a Christian, so I would act in Christian films too, but I don't want to limit myself to that industry. I would also want to do the secular films and even action films and that sort of thing. I think it would be really cool to act in a Mission Impossible type of movie. But I was thinking, if I do that sort of thing, at what point is it too much? At what point is it a movie that I don't want to be in as a Christian? I was thinking, the Mission Impossible movies would be an okay movie to be in. I'm not selling my soul, in a sense, not selling my soul for fame. But if I were to be in a Quentin Tarantino movie, for instance, that wouldn't be as good. Quentin Tarantino writes, directs, acts in, and produces his own movies. He made Pulp Fiction, Django, those movies, classics, But they're by no means clean, usually rated R. And, that's not the sort of movie I would want to be in. So at what point do I cross the line from being a clean actor to selling my soul for fame, in a sense? Because the Mission Impossible movies, they're action movies. Yes, they're rated PG-13, but they're not really that bad, right? Are they? But at what point is it too much for me to... too much action, too much violence for me to be in a movie? I would never be in a movie where I had to do a sex scene or something like that. I would never be in a overly gory, blood splattering everywhere type of movie. But I also wouldn't mind a James Bond movie, then again, he does sleep with a lot of people. Minus the sex, I would be in a James Bond sort of movie where it's, not too gory, it's just hand-to-hand combat, guns, you see the pume, but you don't see the bullet going through the skull or anything like that, you just see the person fall down. It's not really violent. Or what would I have to say in these movies that would be something that's really against my religion, what I think the Bible says is right and good? What if I had to be constantly swearing or something like that? I don't like swearing. Swearing it's not a good thing. I am very against it, actually. But there is some of it in the Mission Impossible movies, But I can't really be in a movie like that without having to do that. Even Christian movies, I would have to do some things that are not necessarily good. Or let's say if I was in a Christian movie where my character had to swear all the time, That wouldn't be bad, right? Because it's for a Christian movie. But if I were in Mission Impossible or something where my character had to swear a lot, that's bad. What is the difference between these two? At what point does it cross the line from being, he's doing it for the role for the movie and to selling your soul for fame? And this is really bothering me, because I'm thinking, one of my dream roles is I want to be the Joker. That would be so freaking epic, right? But he's a psychopath. He murders hundreds of people. That wouldn't be a good Christian role, right? But at the same time, the Marvel superheroes, they accidentally murder hundreds of people, given that is an accident. Okay, that's a bad comparison. But the Joker is a dream role of mine, but wouldn't be a good Christian role to be in, would it? People would see that I'm acting in these Christian movies, but also see me as the Joker and think he's not really real about his faith, is he? He's kind of lukewarm. He says he's a Christian, and he does it sometimes, but other times he's not. At what point am I crossing the line? Now, I would never be like a Channing Tatum type of actor. He claims to be a Christian, I believe it, but he also is then acting in movies like Magic Mike and 21 Jump Street, and those are definitely not good clean Christian roles, right? But I would want to be in comedies or in action movies or something like that. I don't want to be limited to just the Christian industry because that really severely limits my options. I don't want to be known as that Christian actor or that guy who acts in all these kids' movies. I don't want to be limited to being a Disney star, but even being a Disney star, I'd have to do things that I don't necessarily agree with. I feel like I'm just going in circles now with everything I say and just repeating everything I've said. I don't know. Leave your thoughts and comments below. I'd love to hear them, seriously. I am puzzled. I want to know what you think. Where do you think I should draw the line saying I will not go past here? Because there's not really easy to draw a set line saying this is my boundary. It's not that simple because there's more to it than that. Why are you doing this sort of thing? I don't know. It's confusing. Maybe Hollywood is just the wrong place to be as a Christian. Who knows? I don't know. That's for sure. Alright, that's the end of my ranting, real talk stuff now, so anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked my ranting, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I post videos every Thursday, so you can look forward to that every week. Till next week, have a good time and don't die.